What's up, YouTube? I'm so excited to be doing this live video. So I know I'm a little late. I said I would do it at 5, but here's the deal. I did my Instagram live video at 5, and I tried to actually do an Instagram live and a YouTube video all at once. But for some weird reason, my computer wouldn't let me stream live. So I'm doing it twice on my phone. So I already did my Instagram one, but now I'm doing my YouTube one. So thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I'm excited to answer all of your guys' questions. You guys, I got so many great questions from you guys. If you guys want, I can start doing these more kind of ask me anything live videos. So if you have any questions, jot them in that little comments right there. And a lot of you guys DM'd me, messaged me, even sent me emails with some great questions. So I'm gonna be touching on, obviously, The Bachelor, some personal questions, you know, fitness, beauty, dating, sex, all those kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna end with some hosting questions and kind of career questions. So those were kind of like the main category of questions. So starting off with The Bachelor. All right, so Lauren Curtis said, can you share the inside scoop on Ari that didn't air? Yes, I can, obviously, because you know, they didn't air everything. The first thing is that Ari he's even better looking in person. He's very sweet. He has a big heart. The reason why I even said yes to doing The Bachelor is because Ari had met my dad before. And so I met him out of the limo, and then we had probably about, I would say about 10 minutes together, one-on-one, just talking in front of the fireplace. But let me tell you, it was about probably, I don't know, midnight by the time I actually got to talk to Ari. And it was freezing that night. Like, I was so cold all night long. But they won't let you wear a jacket or have a blanket because it interferes with your mic. So when I sat down with Ari, he's like, oh my gosh, you're so cold. I'm like, I know, I'm freezing. Like, my lips were, I feel like my lips were blue all night. And so Ari, the sweetheart he is, he took off his jacket and he put it on me. But then the producers were like, hold a second. Sorry, you need to take the jacket off. It's interfering with your mic. So I went back to being freezing. But at least we were next to a fireplace, so that was good. But that was a little thing that they didn't air. Also, we talked a lot about our favorite places in Scottsdale. Clark Kent says, will you please show your feet? I have the smallest feet in the entire world. Can you see my feet? I have size 5.5 feet. I like baby feet. I actually sometimes even fit in kids' shoes, which is cheaper. My size is always available. All right, so that's a little inside scoop on The Bachelor. If you guys have any other questions on The Bachelor, like what I think of the girls that are still on or any of that, let me know. Someone asked, do I regret doing it? I do not. And you know, I don't actually ever regret anything I do in life because I think that everything is a learning experience. And even if you fail or you get rejected or you freaking cry on national television like me, I do think that everything happens for a reason. And so I went into the show thinking that I would get a lot of roses. I had really high expectations, but I left, you know, not getting a rose. But you know what? I met lifelong friends, the Rosé Girls, and we have really connected. All the girls who went home with me night one have created this incredible platform where we just want to be that platform where we are open books and we talk about what it's like to be womanhood and how, you know, everyone in life falls. But it's really how high you bounce back that makes all the difference. And when you do bounce back and you do have succeed in an accomplishment or something, take the time to celebrate and celebrate with Rosé. So that's kind of like our main message, is just, it's so important in life to be resilient. So we put out a new YouTube video every Monday morning. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. We put out a weekly blog, and actually we're starting to do sit-down interviews with other powerful, inspiring people who have fallen, and we're gonna interview them about how they bounced back and their latest accomplishments that they've cheersed a little rosé to. So we're actually interviewing 3 people on this Wednesday, a little Women Crush Wednesday, of course Wine Wednesday, all the hashtags. So I'm really excited about that. And so all right. I'm getting some questions. I will get to your questions, but first I'm gonna touch on the ones that people have already sent me. Ayo, it's Brent, said, did you learn anything about yourself after being on the show? And I totally did. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that it's so important to stay true to who you are, and no matter what someone says or a question someone asks you, or if someone asks you to do something, if it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. Listen to your gut and always stay true to who you are. Because if you are yourself, people are gonna notice, and if you're trying to be someone you're not, people will notice, and they're not gonna like that person. No one likes fake people, so just be yourself. I'm fun, I'm quirky, I mess up on camera, I say the wrong things sometimes, I do the wrong things, but you know what? Embrace it, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving on. So I definitely learned that. All right, so personal questions. Someone asked, will I go on a date with them? Well, I don't really know you very well, so maybe let's start a conversation and then we'll see where that goes. Do I work out? Yes, I love to work out. Working out is actually my total happy place. I work out almost every single morning, or at least I move my body every single day. And yes, it's, the bonus is that it gives you a great body, but honestly, working out keeps me sane. I don't know what I would do without working out. It's just, if ever I'm feeling stressed or if I'm in a bad mood, the minute I just move my body or even get some fresh air, it's like I'm a new person. So I love to wake up and work out. Some of my favorite workouts are, I love Orange Theory because it combines running and weights. I love HIIT workouts, high intensity training. And so DOP is one of my faves. I always post it on my Instagram. It's actually called Double Ops. F45, all of those I really love. Soul Cycle, spin, it's kind of like dancing on a bike. And I feel like Soul Cycle, you go in and it's like a motivational speaker. Like you leave with your soul really feeling filled. And it's just fun, tap back and crunch and side and side. So yeah, anyways, I'm a weirdo. But yeah, so I love to work out. And boxing. If you ever, my brother's a professional hockey player, and now I get why he fights on the rink. When you're punching those bags and you're hitting and you're getting your anger out, whew, you feel good after. So I love to box too. And then I'm trying to do more yoga and Pilates. Those aren't my real go-tos, but I'm trying to get better at those because I do think that yoga is very good, especially stretching, and Pilates, it's a really good way to work those abs. I live right near the beach, so I love to just go and run, but I'm not a long distance runner. I need a destination. So I'm okay, I'll run to the bridge and back. I'm not someone who's just gonna run for 12 miles. One thing that is definitely not on my bucket list is a marathon. No, thank you. I think those people are a little cuckoo in the brain. Just saying, if you are running marathons, I give you props. Just me personally, I'll pass. I'll be there at the finish line with a beer in my hand and a beer for you. Cheering you on, I'll be your biggest fan. My favorite beauty product that I cannot live without, pay attention. Everyone must have this beauty product. It is called, it's Mario Badescu's Drying Lotion. I've actually done a whole YouTube video on it, so I'll put the link in the description box below. This stuff, I suffer with acne. I don't have the best skin, and that's just, I think, being human is just every once in a while getting a pimple. If you put this stuff on your pimple before you go to bed, when you wake up, it will be dried out. So the next day or the next, 2 days, boom, your pimple will be gone. It's like magic in a bottle. I literally will never go on a trip. I'll never be without this. I probably actually use it every night. It's awesome. So yes, I like that. That is my favorite go-to beauty product. Guys and girls, definitely, you should invest in that. Ashley said, hey Jessica, I know it's awkward, but do you think it's normal for my boyfriend to watch porn or masturbate in front of me? You know, when it comes to sex and sexual things, there's not really a right or wrong answer. Me personally, I don't watch porn. Like, I won't. I do think that it would be kind of sexy to watch porn with your boyfriend or someone that you are comfortable with, because, you know, you can kind of, you know, I think that sex is a beautiful thing. And so if you feel comfortable with that person, why not watch porn and kind of experiment or try new things? But you know, you don't want to, and it all depends. Like like I said, I don't really watch porn, so I don't know, but I've just heard stories that there's, you know, porn that goes up different holes. And if you're into that, cool, watch that kind. But there's different levels of porn. So honestly, I think it'd be kind of fun to watch porn with your boyfriend or the person you're seeing if you're comfortable. And if it starts to feel awkward, tell him and just say, you know what, I wanted to try this, but I'm not really into it. I didn't think so. And I think that communication is so important. So when you are having sex with someone, tell them what you like, or tell them, you know, how good of a job they're doing, and communicate. And the more you guys are connected and the less awkward you make it, the better the sex will be, and the better you guys will just feel, you know? So I don't know, I just think that sex is a beautiful thing, and it really all depends on chemistry and how comfortable you are, even with yourself. So yeah, let's see. I just joined. Did you already talk about The Bachelor? I did already talk about The Bachelor, but this video will actually stay up for a while, so you can go back and hear a little bit about The Bachelor. Another thing too that I was very disappointed about The Bachelor is that they wouldn't let me wear my limo dress that I picked out and got altered. So you guys all know that my favorite color is hot pink. And so I wanted to get out of the limo and wear this like hot pink, long, beautiful dress. It was like low cut in the front and almost completely backless. They wouldn't let me wear it, which I was very bummed about. So I wore this red dress and I still felt pretty and all that stuff, but I was bummed. So now I just need to find another event to wear this gorgeous hot pink dress that I made for The Bachelor. And you know, I don't know, it just kind of shows that there's a lot of rules with The Bachelor. But oh well, I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't let me wear it. They didn't really tell me, but they didn't give me an option. So I had to go with what the producer said. Let's see. Am I a morning or night person? That's a very interesting question because I'm kind of both. I don't ever get tired at night and I never get to bed before midnight. But then in the morning, I love my mornings. I love waking up and doing my gratitude journal, hashtag 5-minute journal all the way. It is the best way to wake up. It takes 5 minutes and you just start your day by reminding yourself what you're grateful for and then what would make today great. So I always do that, and then I'm Christian, so I read Jesus Calling, and it's like a short little, almost like a devotional every day, and it just starts my day off on the right foot, and then I work out, get my sweat on, and then I come home, shower, I just said shit shower and shave, and then start my day. So, yeah, oh, and Bella, people have actually already emailed me and messaged me on Instagram with questions. So that's why you don't see it here, but I actually have like a list of questions here that people have already submitted. Let's see. How do I curl my hair? I'm actually gonna do a whole hair curling tutorial on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. And this is actually the curling iron I use. It's from Hot Tools. It's 1.5 inches, I believe. This one is like the extra long one. You don't really need it, but I will show you exactly how I use this in an upcoming YouTube tutorial. So stay tuned for that. How old am I? I am 27. Jerry, it's not a toy, it's a curling iron. Get your mind out of the gutter. Just kidding. Aubrey Swift asked me to do a daily makeup tutorial. I will do that for sure. I would love to. Someone asked, when is it appropriate to have sex with a guy? After how many dates? You know, once again, sex talk, there's not the right or wrong answer. It really all depends on you and, you know, how fast things are moving between you and your partner or the guy you're dating. So if you feel, I would say minimum of 5 dates. That's kind of like my rule, I guess. But it depends. Like, it could take you months. You don't want to have sex with someone, or for me personally, I would never have sex with someone unless I feel comfortable and confident around them and there's a special connection. Sex, I think, is a beautiful thing, and it really, you know, you want to be intimate and you want to talk to that person and communicate with that person. So it really all depends on you and that person you're dating. But I would say a minimum of 5 probably. But yeah, I think, and do I talk dirty when I have sex? I don't know. I just kind of speak my mind. I speak whatever comes to me during that moment. I don't really plan it. But I do like to communicate with the person because I think that it just makes it better and it makes it more intimate, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess I talk dirty. I don't know. How do I meet guys? So I have never been on a dating app, actually. Only a dating show. So I meet everyone in person or through a mutual friend. Meeting people through, or like getting set up with a friend is always the best because you kind of know a little bit more about them through your friend. So that's always the best. But I actually meet, because I love doing all these workout classes, boxing, Soul Cycle, Orange Theory, I meet a lot of people in the fitness world, which is a great way to meet someone because you know that, well, they love to take care of their body, be healthy, they like to live an active, healthy lifestyle. So that's awesome. Funny story though, with regards to upcoming YouTube videos and dating apps, I am actually posting a video coming up. I'm filming it next week where I am going to review a bunch of dating apps. Bumble, Tinder, I think I might just review Bumble versus Tinder and I'm having a sex expert come over and a guy. And so they're both gonna give their 2 cents. So the sex expert is going to share, you know, how to create the best profile and how to start the best conversation with a guy. Like for Bumble, girls have to start the conversation. So how do you start that conversation? And then the guy is gonna give his 2 cents on what do guys wanna hear? What do they wanna, you know, see? What intrigues them? So that I'm excited, and then I'm gonna swipe a bunch of times and share which dating app I think gives the best quality of guys. So I'm excited, but to be honest, I'm kind of nervous to go on a dating app. I don't know why, I kind of am. So if you guys have any dating app tips, please let me know, because I'm doing it for my first time. All right, let's see if anyone posted any comments in here. All right. What's my boob size? I'm like a 32B, I think. Tips for feeling confident in your own body. You know, that's something that I think people are working on every single day. And I just think that the minute that you stop trying to be someone you're not, you become more confident in you. You only live one life, and you can only be you, because the minute you start being fake or start being more like this person or more like that or more whatever, people are gonna read it and it's not gonna come off as authentic. So I would just say the best way to be confident in your own body is recognize that, you know what, no one's perfect. You know, everyone is always going to have flaws. So just be true to yourself, be yourself, get out of your head and don't worry so much about what people think. Because if you are doing your personal best, that's all that you can do. And so, you know, and plus being perfect is boring. Like, be quirky, mess up, cry on national television like I did on The Bachelor. You know, and through your mistakes and through these challenges that you face, you learn more about you. And so I think that there's no answer on how to be confident in your own skin, but just recognize that you're only you and you only live one life, and every single day it needs to be your best day. So, I don't know, did that answer your question? Do you believe that Kylie Jenner is pregnant? I do. I think that she is pregnant, and I think that she's using this as a strategy to, honestly, I think one of these days she's gonna pop out with like a 2-year-old. But I do think that she, should men shave their armpits? No, Zach, I do not think men should shave their armpits, but I do think that men should manscape. So, you know, keep your hair trimmed, groom yourself, take care of your body, shower every day. But I think hair and armpits is just fine. Why does The Bachelor only have blondes? There's some brunettes in there. I thought you had a boyfriend. I did have a boyfriend. We ended things in January, but we are still best friends. We still talk all the time, and he is still very much involved in my life. And yeah, so we're no longer dating, but we still really care for each other. So that's good. Let's see. Would you settle for anyone who isn't an athlete, celeb, or rich? You know what, Clark? Great question. So like I said earlier, I have 6 core values: family, friends, finance, which is my career, fitness, which is health, and then just having fun. And as long as my person or my boyfriend or whatever, falls and sees eye to eye with me in those 6 core values, then I think that they're the right person for me. But if they don't, then I think that there's someone out there who is. And so I think that it's so important to dig deep into you and say, okay, what are my core values? And this actually goes for dating and also just for anything in life. If you're given an opportunity or, to do something, and if it doesn't fit in your core values, say no to it. And trust me, I'm learning this too. And if you meet someone who doesn't share the same core values as you, then maybe they're not the right person. And I think that, obviously in relationships you have to compromise here and there, but there is someone out there who will see eye to eye in a lot of things with you. Let's see. What else? Have you ever dated a celebrity? No. Sorry, and just before I end, I want to answer all of the questions. Can you show that sexy booty? No, I'm not showing my booty today. You can go to my Kylie Jenner butt cream or many other videos on YouTube to see my booty. All right, I think that was all the questions. Oh, okay, so some hosting tips. I would love to give tips on how to start a YouTube channel and dive into hosting. So if you guys want me to do a whole Ask Me Anything about career, let me know in the, sorry, I'm like burping. Let me know in the comments below, because I would love, my favorite thing to do is help others succeed. And I always want to be that go-to person where you can ask me anything. As far as diving into the hosting world, internships. and finding a mentor and reaching out, because it's really all about who you know. Your network is gonna help you grow in this industry. And so say yes to any opportunity, even if you're not paid. I studied broadcast journalism, but I got every job I have today through my internships and just through meeting people and connecting and watching it go down live. So intern, say yes to every opportunity, and always stay focused. Like, what is your end goal? If something isn't helping you get to that end goal, don't focus on it. So those are like my 2 cents. You know, create a great resume, have good headshots, start a YouTube channel. Why not? It's the best way. It's the best way to practice on camera, is just to start a YouTube channel and start talking about things and knowing, and then you'll see like, okay, people are tuning in to me to know more about this. And then that'll help you kind of establish your brand. But honestly, think less, do more. Get out of your head and just do it. Do. You know, the only regret you're gonna have is if you don't do it. So go out there, do it, learn from your mistakes, grow. I mean, you know, you can only go up, but you have to start somewhere. So just do it. Yeah, so those are my tips. Let's see. How was my experience on The Bachelor, Hannah? I actually already talked about all of that. So if you, once I post this video, you can go back and I share all of my stuff about my Bachelor. But I don't regret it. It was definitely an adventure. It was a great time, and I got to meet all my Rosé girls. And if you guys don't follow the Rosé girls, make sure you do. Our Instagram and our website, I'll put all of that in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for tuning into my live YouTube video. I hope I answered your question. If not, I will do more of these, but stay tuned for my dating apps video, my hair tutorial, and my makeup tutorial. And actually next week, I'm posting a new fitness video every single day, Monday through Friday. So I'm reviewing Kourtney Kardashian's fitness plan. So I'm hitting arms, abs, booty, legs, and cardio. So stay tuned for all of that. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you for tuning in on your Sunday afternoon with me. I love you all so much. And dogs or cats? I'm a dog girl, just have to say. I love you guys. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye.